Welcome to the Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's the Western Michigan Broncos against the Michigan Wolverines. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program. We'll see if he's able to get the same results on the field with a talented roster. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Grab behind the line, it's Parks. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to chuck it again. Here comes the rush. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Tackled, but 1st down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Wolverines offense is on the move now. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. They'll run it to the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Michigan!
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Buckley. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Buckley. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That is poise under pressure. He knows he's about to get hit, and he gets that ball off just in time, and he does it in an accurate fashion for a completion. I feel like defensively you did everything right, but the quarterback makes the offense right on the opposite side.
Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Broncos will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. That's reeled in. It's Barnett. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Now it's second down here. Season opening. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
The Broncos have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Buckley. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
And the Broncos will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's in! Touchdown, Western Michigan!
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Now they call a run. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Gain moves it to the 35, 1st down again. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage, it's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Now the Wolverines call a timeout as their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
You know, Chris, there's 2 things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Was out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Buchanan. He goes out of bounds but gets inside the 40.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. Michigan will call time here. Their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up, and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And now Michigan chooses to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pressure's on. Trying to get the throw off.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create 2nd down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a really good decision. You don't want to take a sack, Chris, and the coverage is great. He just throws the ball away. Now you've got third down. Look for your best player right here.
So with only a few seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit, trying to tie this game up before the break. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And the field goal is good. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. Makes the grab. It's Buchanan, and he's brought down there.
And defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave him that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. They're going to run it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Grab down the middle. It's Barnett. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Your mindset as a quarterback has to change when you get into the red zone. You cannot take chances with the football, Chris. You've got a field goal in your back pocket. That's points on the board. So it's touchdown, check down. You're aggressive with your first read, but if it's not there, you do not force the football. You get right down to your back.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Broncos, to put them on top now.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Caught behind the line. It's Buchanan. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They'll give it to the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Another keeper. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating second and medium, second and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got space. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into the clear. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick throw caught on the left side, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Grab behind the line, it's Brooks. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
And the Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, we got a fullback sighting. So often these guys get lost by the defense, and this is a great job targeting him on the outside. Now the only question is he going to catch it? A fullback with hands? That's what I'm talking about.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Now he's got open space. Makes the defender miss. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Wolverines! The quarterback takes it in himself. Looked like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking for some space. It's Marshall.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Buchanan. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Franklin. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that 1st down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him down out near the 40.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision. And that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Fires it on the move. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. They're second. They've still got one more left to work with. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the play. Looks to be in that pass interference area. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Chris, this is what you work on so hard in the offseason, are these timing routes, in particular in this point on the field. If it's thrown on time, you really can't defend it, and the defender's got no chance. It's a touchdown based on all of that offseason work.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.